Welcome to the Nerds Cantos.
Thank you for that, Nolan. Felt kind of unenergetic, but that's okay.
Yes.
Yeah? Alright, well, how you guys doing? It's been a while.
We're
For the
doing
podcast.
I think we're doing good.
How long has it been since the last one? A couple weeks. Right?
2 weeks, which is better than before, where I think it was like 3
Yeah.
months.
This casual
Yeah.
3-month break.
Listen, the Spider-Man one, it just I couldn't do it. We had to keep delaying it, and then we just forgot to do more.
Let's wait till we get to the Venom one.
Hey, that one's easier. That one will be short.
I am interested in that one.
Yeah, that one's a nice and concise, short.
Ooh.
You know, until we talk about how they have like computer powers in the 90s, but that's not what we're here to talk about today. Okay, we're here to talk about the Game Awards, right?
Yeah.
Stop talking about Venom. We all watched the Game Awards together, right? What did you guys think overall of the show? You know, what did you think overall?
A lot of Steam decks. A lot of
Oh
talking.
boy, a lot of Steam decks. You right. And Bill Clinton as well.
Ultra Kill was robbed again.
So I guess we should probably touch on that. I guess real fast. Weird, wasn't it? I don't really know what else to say.
I'm gonna go ahead and touch on this. You're cutting out a little bit.
Man, you think I care? You think I care?
I'm
You
just
think
saying.
I care?
I don't think we've had this problem on the thing.
How bad am I cutting out, huh?
Well, it was just like
The cyber sentence.
No.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
You know.
Yeah, I don't care. I don't care. All right.
Okay.
The 2 viewers, get over it.
That's okay then.
Now,
For our 2 recurring viewers,
thank you though, but get over it, fuckers.
God help you if you listen to
God,
this.
why are you here? Don't be here. I beg of you, don't do this to yourself. Bill Clinton thing was weird though. I remember all of us were saying like, "Who's the kid in the back?" Like the entire time he was up there, we were like, "What the hell is this dude doing?" That's really all. I mean, if you guys have anything you want to say about Bill Clinton, man, you can. But
I don't. He's a guy.
He got arrested and
he did.
Supposedly he said some naughty things and believes in some naughty ideologies. I don't know all about that.
I actually went down the rabbit hole, not to keep talking about him, but he's like a 15-year-old, so he's probably only going to get like fined, you know.
Yeah.
As well as a lifetime ban from the Game Awards because there ain't no way Jeff Keighley's letting him back.
Jeff Keighley personally took him out back and beat him to death, and we're never gonna see him again.
But apparently, he is a kid who has this like, it's like a bit. Ow! It's like a bit he does, where he just goes on like he went on InfoWars when he was like 10, and he said some like anti-Jewish stuff for some reason. Like I don't know why, but a couple of people interviewed him, and apparently he's just like a Jewish kid who has this weird thing happening. I don't know, but it's really weird, and I kind of feel bad for like Miyazaki and the Elden Ring team. Like
you should have done it for like I don't know, fucking the Last of Us interview. I don't know. One of the sponsored ones.
So Pedro Pascal and Troy Baker can beat his ass, bro? What do you mean? Because they wouldn't stand.
Pedro Pascal shoots him live on stage.
Christ.
I would have loved, dude. Christopher Judge would have beat the fuck out of him if during his like 10-minute speech, bro. Christopher Judge would not have played that game.
Method acting.
Boy. Let's get into the awards though. We're gonna cover the awards first. So starting off with everyone's favorite award, the best esports event. Right. It went to League of Legends. So should I skip these stupid ones? I think we should.
No, we got to do them.
Okay. So League of Legends, we got best esports coach for Matthias, I think. Valorant coach for Loud. Best esports team was Loud, Valorant team. Best esports athlete, which athletes, I Okay, maybe.
I
Jacob
don't know.
Ye from Cloud9 of Valorant. That's a good
I'd
conversation.
probably use the
for
word
athletes.
competitor more than athlete.
Yeah, I do think esports
Yeah.
are a sport. I would classify them as like a sport, but like
Yeah.
I don't know if they're
Athlete is a weird
athlete.
term to use for me,
Yeah,
though. Yeah,
Because like athletics.
it definitely
ath-
yeah,
takes
because
skill, but
yes, for
yeah,
sure.
but like athlete is
Yeah, because sports all about just like competition, but then like Nolan, you just said it, but like athletics, right? Like, are your thumbs athletic? I mean, not really. So I don't
Yeah.
know.
Mine are.
Fair enough. Best esports game because of
Yeah. You got sent to
Juiced.
the Shadow Realm.
Oh, did I get sent to the Shadow Realm? What's going on? What?
Yeah.
You're good now.
Hey, it's gonna happen. All right. I don't know I don't know why it does that. Not much I can do about it. So you're gonna have to get over it.
Okay.
So that's
We're
useful.
getting over it. We're coping. We're seething. We're
Yep.
molding. Yeah, it's okay.
Innovation in accessibility went to God of War Ragnarok. I don't
Yeah,
Really?
That one's like whatever.
we're gonna be hearing that name a lot.
Yeah. So that's the first time. What do you guys keep track? There's one so far.
Okay.
Best adaptation went to Arcane.
Yeah, we talked about that, how it didn't release this year.
Yeah, it came out last 2021. So
Yeah,
like, does that count?
I
Or it
don't
should have
know.
gone to Cyberpunk.
It's a little wacky. Yeah, it definitely should.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, I feel like it should have gone to Cyberpunk. Not
Mhm.
because Arcane's better. It's just because it's
Just because it came out this year. So, like,
Yeah.
Content creator of the year went to Ludwig.
Okay.
Fair enough. Like
Whatever.
Ludwig is entertaining. It's
Sure.
not like the worst guy.
He's a guy.
Most anticipated game went very obviously to Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild 2.
I can't believe they tried to sneak Hogwarts in. Who was anticipating Hogwarts?
Nobody clapped for that, by the way. I don't know if you guys noticed that, but there were
did
boos.
notice.
People booed when they said Hogwarts Legacy.
Really?
Yes. The Bill Clinton kid got more claps than Hogwarts Legacy got.
Holy shit.
Rightfully so, considering the author and that book series are fucking shit. So,
Damn.
That makes it so much better.
I'm swinging. That's how I feel about Harry Potter.
You know what? I respect it.
Yeah. Best multiplayer game with the Splatoon 3, which
That kind of soft, right?
yeah, I mean I didn't
crazy.
play it, but whatever.
It's interesting. I mean, Splatoon's cool.
Yeah, it's fun.
It is cool.
Best sports/racing game went to Gran Turismo 7.
I'm glad it wasn't like Forza or something.
Yeah,
I don't know.
feel that. Best simulation/strategy game went to Mario plus Rabbids 2. My humble opinion, it should have been the Dune game or Total War Warhammer 3, but it's Mario, so it's gonna win no matter what. It doesn't even matter.
What it is.
It do not matter.
Same with Best Family, which went to Kirby, the new Kirby game. Which I heard was good. I didn't play it though.
I've never played a Kirby game.
I'll be honest, it's probably better than Lego Star Wars. So
probably.
I'll take the dub for Kirby.
Is Lego Star Wars that bad?
It's not. So. Well, yeah, I guess it is pretty bad compared to the other games.
It's not like a bad made game. It's just kind of boring.
Yeah, it's very like just run of the mill.
Yeah.
And plus the levels aren't that fun either.
Yeah, the levels, it's just weird. It's hard to explain without you playing it. Like, it just doesn't, I don't know, it's weird. Best fighting game went to Multiverses. Which, sure, Multiverses is fun, but they nominated Sifu for some reason, which is not a fighting game.
Yeah, it's not.
It's a single player game. Like,
there's also,
that's really weird.
Yeah.
There's JoJo on there too.
Yeah, the new JoJo's game is there. DNF Duel is there, and then King of Fighters 15 is there. Those are the other games. We're getting to the big awards now. The one, not the sports related ones. Best role playing game went to Elden Ring.
Gratefully.
So, of course. I mean, Xenoblade Chronicles 3 is there, and
Didn't they put a fucking Pokemon game on there?
yeah, Pokemon Legends Arceus is there.
Arcus.
Live
Oh.
Alive, which is a Square Enix game, and then Triangle Strategy, which is also a Square Enix game, are there. Both of which I heard are good. I just haven't had the chance to play. Elden Ring, definitely. I mean, like, yeah, okay, like whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Best action adventure game. We got Plague Tale, Horizon Forbidden West, Stray, and Tunic, and God of War 1. So,
I'm glad Horizon didn't win anything.
Horizon won nothing.
Get what you fucking deserve.
Best action game went to Bayonetta 3. The other games were like COD, Neon White, Sifu, and the new Teenage
I don't
Mutant
know why
Ninja Turtles
COD
game.
was up there.
Because it's an action game. There should be like an FPS. There's not. Just put it there. Whatever.
Yeah.
Best VR game went to Moss Book 2. I don't know. Any
Never
of these
seen
games.
that game.
Yeah, I haven't heard.
I've heard it's good. Well, Bone Lab and Among Us are here. I do know those two.
I've seen a lot of Bone Lab. And
Yeah.
it looks really fun.
I guess Moss is good though.
Apparently.
Yeah, right. Best mobile game went to Marvel Snap. That's valid. That's a fun ass card game. And also, Apex Genshin Impact is here. Thank God.
I was about to say, as long as it's not fucking Genshin.
Best community support went to Final Fantasy 14, which I know the Fortnite community is not happy about that.
Fuck Fortnite. Final Fantasy 14 literally remade their entire fucking game.
Yeah, that game's correct.
They didn't even have to do that, and they did it anyway.
Manga.
Best debut indie was Stray. None of us played Stray, so like, whatever.
I haven't. I know it. I mean, some people like it. Apparently,
Ultra kills robbed.
It looks
some people
cute.
like it.
I think,
sure.
And sweet.
Out of this list, I mean, the games were Neon White, Norco, Stray, Tunic, and Vampire Survivors. I like Vampire Survivors the most there.
It should have been Vampire Survivors.
Stray though. Stray, they like Stray at the Game Awards. I'm not sure why, but
it's because it's a cute cat game.
Fair enough.
That's it. Which I mean, that doesn't make it inherently bad. It's just
right.
It's not really a game. Is my point. It's just like
no, it's real artsy. It's real artsy.
Yeah, it's one of those. I know it's only like 3 hours long too, so it's like whatever.
Yeah.
Best ongoing game went to Final Fantasy 14, as it deserves.
Yeah.
So whatever.
Forever.
Games for Impact went to As Dusk Falls, which is the really weird looking Xbox exclusive game. That's like a Telltale game, but is drawn really weirdly. If you guys know what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
None of the other games here.
Yeah, the one with like
heard of.
Watercolored characters.
Yeah, it's like watercolored characters, and they move like they're paper.
It's weird. I don't.
It's weird. I heard it was good, but it just looks too weird for me. Best performance. We mentioned this already, but it went to Christopher Judge for Ragnarok. So that's technically 3 for Ragnarok.
Jeff was so upset about that.
Dude,
he mentioned it like 3
let my
times.
Man go. Let my man go. And then they played music over him, so it was like get off stage. But let my man go. Personally, I think maybe it should have gone to Artreus, like the actor, but
he did kill the fucking
both of them killed it, so it's fine. Best audio design also went to Ragnarok. Let's count a 4th right there. Jesus. I don't know. I mean, did you guys think like it deserves best audio design?
I liked Elden Ring.
Yeah, Elden Ring's OSC is really good. God of War only has the like main theme.
Oh no, not the OSC, just the audio. So like the weapon noises.
Oh, the weapon. Then I would still say Elden Ring. A lot of the audio design in the game's really good.
Yeah, I mean Ragnarok's is good, but I don't know. But speaking of best score and music, that's a 5th award for Ragnarok, which in my opinion, no.
Still should have gotten Elden Ring.
No.
Ragnarok has that one theme.
Yeah, it's a fantastic theme, but you don't really think of the other ones. It definitely should have gone to Elden Ring, and I'm gonna say it, guys. Xenoblade Chronicles
Here
3.
we go.
Because
Here
hear me
we
out on
go.
this. Hear me out on this.
Hearing
They
open ears.
made a new type of fucking flute just to do the music in that game because the characters in that game use flutes and they're like sci-fi crazy flutes. So they like actually those flutes so the music in game would sound exactly like, what the protagonists are playing, which I just think is really cool. And then on top of that, the music goes so hard. But it was that or Elden Ring. Our Metal Hellsinger's there too, but I feel like Metal Hellsinger's kind of cheating because it's just
it's a music game.
Yeah, it's already metal songs, so it's like, whatever. Best art direction went to Elden Ring, as it should.
Yeah,
bar none. All right. We got best narrative for God of War, which I think is the 6th award that God of War won.
Damn. Fair enough.
Yeah, that's fair.
FromSoft games aren't really known for the narrative.
Well, yeah, the other ones here were Plague Tale, Elden Ring, Immortality, and then Horizon.
Immortality, that game popped up a lot, and none of us knew what it was.
Yeah, I've never.
Yeah, it was some live action thing.
And Horizon is Horizon.
None of us know anything about Plague Tale either, so God of War, fine. Best game direction went to Elden Ring.
Rightfully.
Also, yeah. I mean, I would have taken God of War for that one too, but Elden Ring out here. And then we got the big stinker, the game of the year, with the nominees being A Plague Tale, God of War, Horizon, Stray, motherfucking Xenoblade Chronicles 3 up there, and then Elden Ring. And Elden Ring won.
I can't believe they put Stray in the Game of the Year category.
I can't believe Xenoblade Chronicles 3 is there.
At least Xenoblade Chronicles 3 is like
the
notorious, like, influential game. Stray is the cat streamer game.
How good did the game do?
Xenoblade or Stray?
Xenoblade. I know Stray did well.
Xenoblade was like more sales than any Xenoblade game before in like the first month of it being out, so it did pretty well. That being said, Xenoblade is a Nintendo only niche kind of franchise, so like it's probably only like that. Xenoblade 3 is really good. It's better than 2, not as good as 1 though. That's my take. Definitely not. If any other year, maybe Game of the Year, but Elden Ring and God of War exist, so it's kind of hard.
I gotcha.
I definitely think Elden Ring. I think Elden Ring deserves it. Like looking at it, I feel like that's fine.
Yeah, it's respectable, I'd say.
As long as it was Elden Ring or God of War, right? I mean,
you know what that kid should have done up there instead of talking about Bill Clinton? He should have just fucking yelled into like Bloodborne on PC.
That would be really funny.
That would have been nice.
Dude, I can't believe security let him get up there. Like
he just walked up. He patted one of the desks on the back.
Yeah, he was like, I mean, he was respectful about it. I will give him that. It's like surprisingly, he didn't interrupt them, and he waited until they were done to speak. But it's still like, why did they leave him there? That just seems like a safety hazard. I think like that seems like
it is.
Massive safety hazard.
There's definitely got to be some legal shit going on right now.
Yeah, that's really weird. But that being all the awards, let's get to the part we actually give a shit about. The world premieres. Right?
World premiere.
I was waiting for you to do that. So I'm going to scroll down to the bottom of this article where like the garbage premieres are, so we can, start from the bottom and go, to the cool shit at the end.
We also forgot to talk about one more thing.
Oh, what?
They wheeled out Al Pacino at the start.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah.
I've never. I mean, he literally said, "I can't read the teleprompter right now. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing," which is like, dude.
I can't read the teleprompter.
Why was he there? That was weird, man.
It was just completely strange. They should just stop getting old celebrities in general to
He
like
doesn't even
announce Game
play
Award things.
games. Like he doesn't even
Like
play games.
get like an influencer that at least plays games or something. That
Right.
at least somewhat knows what they're talking about. Even if it is cringy, at least they would, have experience in the genre.
Yeah. God, this article's big. I'm still scrolling. Okay, here we go. So we got Horizon VR gameplay. We're gonna move on immediately. We got a new Among Us mode, the hide and seek Among Us mode. I think that's pretty. Yeah, I think that's pretty chill. Honestly, we also got Knives Out Among Us crossover, which I never in a million years would I have expected that. But okay, we got new Destiny 2 gameplay. Whatever.
Yeah.
New video game. We got Dune Awakening engine footage.
Oh, that was engine footage?
Yeah, in-engine footage, it says.
Oh, boy.
So, I mean, the trailer was good, but it's made by Funcom, as Nolan will point out every time it's brought up.
Funcom.
I think it's a little weird that they're doing like the way they've like it seemed like there was a plot and it was like you're a chosen one, which is like
It's weird.
a little odd and doesn't really work at all in the Dune universe. As the guy who's read those books, that doesn't check out. But whatever, it's a non-canon MMO, so I think it'll just be fun to watch my friends get eaten by a space worm. So that's
Yeah, MMOs are usually at least fun for a good 2 hours.
Yeah, it's like a survival MMO. I mean, which I think works really well on Arrakis. It was a good idea, like space worms and shit. You're running out of water, like that could be cool.
Mm-hmm.
But it's also the Conan Exiles devs, so whatever. We got a new Fire Emblem trailer. You guys don't care, so we'll move on. I think that's cool.
I liked the trailer. I thought it looked pretty neat.
Oh, neat. Fire Emblem was fun as shit, but we got a new COD trailer for a raid.
Yeah, that looked intriguing.
Yeah, it was like story content, I guess, but yeah, I'm not gonna play COD, but it looked interesting. We got Monster Hunter Diet Edition, aka Wild Hearts from EA, which we all thought was Monster Hunter until the very end of the trailer.
Yeah, we were all like talking about it. We were like, something's wrong though.
Yeah, it's like this is crazy looking Monster Hunter. It don't look right. And then by the end of it, we're like, nah, now hold up though. I don't know what this is, but a game called Colossal Cave seems like an indie game. Might have been during the pre-show. I'm not sure.
I think I missed that one.
Yeah,
there's a lot of shit in the pre-show.
Valiant Hearts is coming to mobile.
Valiant
It's a sequel. The World War One epic. I guess it's a sequel. Maybe is this? It says the World War One epic sequel to Valiant Hearts.
Whoa! Yeah, I didn't see that.
It might have been pre-show, I think.
Okay.
Which yeah. Speaking of pre-show, Dead Cells announced a Castlevania DLC, which will arrive with new enemies, 14 weapons, new biomes, new story, new bosses, and 20 outfits, as well as 50 original and reimagined Castlevania music tracks. I think that's really sick. Too bad Castlevania can't get an actual video game. That it's getting crossover with Dead Cells.
That's just how it be, though. We'll have
it is how it be when your franchise is owned by Konami.
Fucking Konami.
Vampire Survivors is coming to mobile. I like that. That's cool. This is a game, Replaced, which is the game. It's like the 2D, gorgeous, like 2D game or pixeled game. That we were all like, "Whoa, it's crazy looking."
Game Pass, right?
Yeah.
It is a retro futuristic platformer, and it is set in an alternative 1980s America. That's all it really says about it, but that shit looked gorgeous. Honestly,
it looks awesome. I'm hyped for that. It's definitely on my list.
Yeah, I like games like that. So after that, we got Surreal, the platformer, which is that one with the like naked girl, like the really bleached
Oh
white.
yeah, and all the asses everywhere.
Mm-hmm. We got Blue Protocol, which is an Amazon Games game. So we're moving on. We're leaving
I
that.
remember you're like, oh, this looks interesting, and that Amazon Games thing popped up along with the online MMO, and you just folded.
Yeah, you lost to me. It honestly just kind of looked like Genshin. Real now that I know it's an MMO, it just looked like it would be like a new Genshin.
It did look Genshin-y.
Gearbox announces Remnant 2. Cool. I didn't really like
see that
the.
either.
I didn't really care for. You were there for that. What are you talking about?
Well, yeah, but like, I don't know.
Okay.
It didn't really catch me, so I'm not
Yeah,
gonna lie. I
yeah.
kind of just forgot.
I
But
don't blame you.
Remnant 2, I mean, I like the first game, other than it being buggy as hell for the
Mm-hmm.
first forever. But yeah, second game.
Didn't really click with me on the first one. I don't know. The trailer looks really good though for this new one. Oh, it looked great.
Mm-hmm.
We got a game called Immortals of Avum. It's a single player magic shooter game that takes place in an original world. It is also an EA original and comes from a group of devs who worked on Dead Space, Halo, and BioShock.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I think I remember this one because I accidentally called it like Immortus or something. I fucked the name up because I couldn't read the font. I thought it looked interesting, but you know,
it looked alright. It looked pretty good.
yeah.
It looked neat.
There's Banishers: The Ghost of Eden, which is that game by the Life is Strange dev team.
Yeah, the one that
Hmm.
was like 5 minutes of talking in the cutscene,
Yeah, that was.
and then like
It's a
2 seconds of
2-minute
gameplay.
trailer, by the way. It's a 2-minute trailer, and it was all talking. It's just
Yeah, and like a millisecond of gameplay.
Ouch.
So I think this is the weirdest trailer. That's what I'm about to say, but we got a trailer for a game called Transformers Reactivate.
Oh yeah, that was fucking.
Nuts!
It was weird.
We didn't know what it was until it literally said Transformers at the end of it. Like all of us were like, "What is this?" And then it said Transformers.
Yeah, that was probably the biggest one. Huh?
So apparently, it's an online action game, and the leaks have said it's I would think Destiny is what I've heard.
Here we go.
Just in the sense that you hop in like with a squad or something, I guess. I like
Okay.
Transformers. I think the trailer had an interesting vibe,
I'm
especially for
looking forward
Transformers.
to it.
So if it's good, cool.
Transformers games have a pretty decent track record.
Yeah, Fall of Cybertron, War for Cybertron are fucking great. So if it's anything like those, I'm with it. We got a Forspoken demo, which is now available on PlayStation. That game comes out in like a month. I feel like nobody's talking about it. So
Yeah, I haven't heard much about it.
yeah, whatever. I think it looks really fun actually, but like
Spoken.
I don't know. Baldur's Gate 3 trailer / release date or release window, I should say.
Yeah.
I like that a lot. Baldur's Gate 3 looks like a lot of fun.
Yeah, it does. I feel like that's definitely one we should play.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So it's going up. Returnal was announced for PC, as was Last of Us Part 1. Who cares? Sorry. I don't.
Yeah. Let's go, Last of Us again.
Yeah. They announced a Lords of the Fallen sequel, which, by the way, I don't think we caught this. But it is. So the first one is called Lords of the Fallen, right? It's like that Souls game.
Yeah.
This one is called The Lords of the Fallen.
Oh, clever.
Dumbasses. So apparently it's a reboot, and it takes place 1,000 years after the original in a world 5 times larger than it. So they said, all right, let's make a Dark Souls. Oh, that didn't work out. Let's make an Elden Ring. That's what they
Let's
said.
make an Elden
Let's make
Ring.
an Elden Ring. All right. I mean, I'll give it. The trailer looked kind of interesting. I don't like the first game though. I thought the first game was like really bad.
I vaguely recall the first game. I know it was. I think I watched someone on YouTube do like a quick play.
It's
Like
just a piss
playthrough.
poor does from like a piss poor from soft game, so it's just not
Yeah.
worth it. Then we got another. I think the other like weirdest game, Crime Boss Rocky City or Rocky, I think City, which is that like crime game with
Mm-hmm.
Chuck Norris,
That looks
Vanilla Ice,
I
crazy. I
Danny
can't
Glover, Danny Trejo, like
fucking game.
I don't know what it is, but I want it. That's how I feel
Yeah.
about it. It says it's a stealth action FPS game that tasks players with becoming the leader of a criminal underworld set in a fictional 90s Florida.
That
I'm with it.
sounds badass.
I'm with we got one I am excited for. A new Hellboy game.
Mm.
Or a Hellboy game. Yeah, it is. It's a Hellboy roguelike.
it looked great.
Which right? Which is not where I expected them to take that, but that makes me so happy because I love me a good roguelike. And it is coming to consoles too, which is nice.
Yeah.
Fucking Bayonetta Origins.
That shit looks weird.
It just look bad. I feel like it's like, where you going all?
I was say I just don't understand what I was watching.
Yeah, and it's just like, what you can go doing.
I was just gonna say it's probably not gonna do well considering, Bayonetta games are, fast-paced combo building action games, and then that is just they look like a puzzle game with like a little bit of combat in it.
It's weird.
I mean, I get it. It's Bayonetta as a kid or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I said this last night though.
Weird as well.
The appeal of her character is that when she kicks somebody, you see her ass. I know that's not the full appeal of her character. I know people really do like Bayonetta as a character, but like that was the appeal of the first game is like ass. And it's like, oh, okay. And then she still does that. She does that in Smash. So like, I mean, it's weird. But people like that franchise, so good for you, I guess. Moving on, we got a new game from the creators of Celeste.
Yeah, that one you liked a lot, I remember.
Yeah, I mean the trailer was weird though because it just kept moving through the environments and we didn't really like.
Yeah, I don't know why they did that. It just made the thing look very muddy.
Yeah, but I would recommend Celeste to you guys. It's a very good game, and I think it won Game of the Year in 2016 or something like that.
I think, yeah, I remember that.
It did win Game of the Year. I just don't remember what year it came out, but very good game.
Like Game of the Year?
Yeah.
Hmm.
It's all about like mental health, but it's like a platformer, and it's a very fast-paced platformer. You die in like one hit. It's crazy towards the end of the game. But I know you guys will like this. Warhammer 40K Space Marine 2.
Yeah,
really
badass.
Yeah, it looked good. Actually, it looked good.
I beg that we could be a different chapter at least, so I don't have to be Space Marine Blue.
Nah.
I'll take just one different chapter of this fucking Ultramarines. I said Space Marines at first. I meant Ultramarines.
Yeah. So this says in the game we fight against skeletons, demons, and other monsters. That's what IGN had to say about it. So
Necrons, Chaos,
Chaos, and Tyranids. Yeah. Because the Tyranids are in the trailer, so
it could be Gene Stealers too.
Are they all? Do we know if we're going on different planets or
I
just
don't
all
remember
that shit happen on one planet?
I don't remember seeing Necrons, but
well, there's very few skeleton based units.
Yeah, no, I know, but that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't remember seeing them in the trailer because they would have stuck out to me. But
it's probably gonna be like the heel turn because in the first game you were like mostly fighting orcs, and then boom, chaos showed up. So that's probably what's gonna happen again.
I feel like it'll be on one planet. I think. I feel like a bunch of things will converge on the one planet and just fuck over the
in before Two World.
I don't know much about.
Oh yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like your metal detector goes off and
It looked good though, gameplay wise. Like it looked very pretty. It did not look like what I would consider a Warhammer game. No offense,
Yeah, it looked way better
Vermintide,
than
but
the
like
first.
some of you are disgusting looking. Some of those games look cheap. Not this one. We got Crash Team Rumble, which is a 4v4 multiplayer game, and they actually had Crash Bandicoot come on stage to announce this.
That was
Oh
insane.
yeah.
It was fucking weird. Whatever. Horizon Forbidden West DLC going to Hollywood, and it's exclusive to the PS5.
I audibly crumpled at that. I hate that.
Yeah, whatever. I don't remember when you said it. I don't know how that sign is still there, like the Hollywood sign. Doesn't make any sense.
Take my
Oh,
advice. Hollywood's
yeah.
not a fun place to go.
Well,
Very
now there's
boring.
robot dinosaurs there. So.
Very lame.
That's right.
Stinky place.
We got Tekken 8. Moving on.
Come on, Tekken's not that bad.
We got a
It was
boat
better
clip.
than the Street Fighter.
Okay, no,
thing.
I think Tekken looks fine, but none of us care, so we're moving on.
Exactly.
We're moving. Oh yeah, there was a Street Fighter trailer as well. They both look fine. I actually like the Mario clip. It played like Mario music in the movie, which is not something I expected to hear.
I still can't get over the
Chris Pratt
voice.
sucks though, and that's how I feel about that. Also, nobody fucking clapped for Keegan-Michael Key when he made his kind of cheesy joke, and I felt really bad. But they all clapped for Animal from the Muppets, which is fair because Animal's funny. But like,
that was kind of funny. It's like millennial.
yeah, they're like, what's your favorite Elden Ring boss? Millennia. Like, all right, dude. We got a moment that broke me and Stewie, which is Suicide Squad trailer, because it has Batman in it, even though Batman's dead in this universe.
Kevin Conroy.
And Kevin Conroy is voicing him. So I guess it's before Arkham Knight. But then, like, what's the point? I don't care. Whatever.
It kind of ruins the ending.
Yeah,
well,
right? The whole point is no more Batman.
They'll do justice to it. We'll have to wait till the game comes
Yeah,
out.
maybe the game. It's Rocksteady. They can make a good video game. So that's fine. We got a Diablo 4 trailer and a release date for June.
Yeah.
June 6th, which I actually think is the same day as Final Fantasy 16.
Really?
We're going to find out, but I'm pretty sure it is, yeah.
Uh-oh.
I'll be honest, the Diablo 4 trailer looked really good, though. Looked good.
I mean, it was just a cutscene.
Yeah, it was CG. It was pretty, though.
Never
Really
been a
cool.
big Diablo guy, so I don't really hold an opinion.
Fair enough. They're fun. But we don't like Blizzard here, so.
Yeah, stinky Blizzard.
Stinky, weird Blizzard.
And Activision, too.
Yeah, they're worse. Activision is worse.
Way worse.
Blizzard is still not good.
Not only do they harass their employees, they just aren't a good company in general, like at all.
Yeah, it's just disgusting. There is Diablo 4 gameplay out, though. There's like 20 minutes of gameplay, and it does look really good.
Oh.
Unfortunately. Let me say that.
Yeah, I wanna, but at the same time, I don't wanna because, you know, it's just,
If it's on sale, I think I would buy it.
Hard to movie.
I've yet to play Overwatch 2. I don't think any of us have played Overwatch 2.
I don't give a shit.
Right? Good. We've made it. Okay. But moving on from the shitty company that is Blizzard, we got Jedi Survivor gameplay and a release date of March 17th.
Yeah, that shit looks awesome.
Yeah, it looks great. I don't know what the villain is, but in one of the scenes, he is wearing High Republic robes. Whatever that has to do with this, I don't really know what that means, but I think that's cool.
Hope I at least get to have one blaster as Cal.
There is a blaster that's already confirmed. We are getting blaster gameplay.
Thank God.
That's right.
So
finally,
and Cal has a crossguard.
Yeah, that
shit that's awesome.
As well as he can dual wield lightsabers now. And then he threw it in that one scene as he was like hitting another guy with it looked crazy. I don't even know, but it was great.
Hit him with the combo for sure.
Mm-hmm. He also looks like he's been fucked up in the 5 years because I think there's like a 5-year time jump or whatever. He looks like he's been through some shit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure we'll learn all about that.
Well, they're also releasing a book, like a prequel book, week before the game comes out, which is not enough time for a normal person to read the book. But don't you worry, guys. I'll fill you in. I'll do it. I can read that shit in like 2 days.
Oh boy. Whole book.
Probably I can read it in a day. Star Wars books are fast. Those are easy because they're written for children.
Can confirm.
We got Idris Elba joining Cyberpunk 2077 in the Phantom Liberty DLC.
Looks cool.
Which also comes out next year.
Really cool.
So it says Elba play. But you go, you go.
I was gonna say, I just hope it isn't as buggy, and they at least expand on the RPG options a bit more.
I think they will.
I
feel like they will with what they've done with the game thus far. I think they will.
Yeah, and this is like a self-contained like thing, so it doesn't have to be as big as the main game. So like, I hope they do. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm mainly curious how it's going to connect with our playthroughs.
I don't think it will at all. I think it's just going to be kind of like it'll just happen.
Yeah,
that's what the Witcher 3 DLCs don't like. They're just like whatever, just do them whenever.
Okay.
So I think it'll be one of those things where it's like B level 5 or something, you know, like with the DLC, where it's just kind of like I don't really care.
Gotcha.
I was gonna say though, Idris Elba plays a U.S. veteran named Solomon Reed and is apparently the only person players can trust to help them fulfill an impossible mission of espionage and survival. So I think you infiltrate like the U.S. government or something. Is what I've gathered.
Well, that's interesting.
Yeah, I think it's to steal something, clearly, because that's what you do in Cyberpunk. But whatever. Moving on, we got Death Stranding 2. Going on from that, we got a game from BioShock's creator called Judas. I think this was pretty neat.
It looked very neat.
We're not talking about Death Stranding 2, by the way. That's all you got. There's no more to be said about Death Stranding 2.
I like Kojima. I'll leave it at that.
Fair enough. It says Judas is on a disintegrating starship, and it's about a desperate plan to escape. Fair enough. Seems like BioShock, but in space. So
Space BioShock. Great. Yeah. Let's go.
We got maybe the best thing here, Hades 2.
Let's fucking go.
Best announcement.
Crazy about that. I still have to play Hades.
Dude, you have to play Hades, dude. It's so good. Coming out next year to early access. So it'll probably fully release like 2024 early, I think. So I'm down. You play as another child of Hades and Persephone, and you're going to rescue Hades from Kronos. You're going to kill Kronos, which is interesting. But we be winning with that. We also got 6 Years of Rubicon. Didn't really show much. But, oh damn, man!
It's Armored Core 6.
Armored Core 6. I think the recording is fine, but I cut out for you guys, but it should be fine on my the recordings end.
Okay.
Yeah. But it doesn't matter. I thought Armored Core 6 was great. It was, I don't know, the trailer was pleasing to look at. It was very pretty.
You know what?
It did look cool.
Bandai Namco should also do.
Bloodborne PC?
Bloodborne 2?
Oh, shut up.
Ace Combat. Oh, you're a bastard.
Shut up.
Maybe when Project Aces crawls out of there too.
I've been looking into Armored Core because of this, because I knew this game's been leaked, so I've been looking into it, and it's a very interesting franchise. I don't know if you guys know anything about it, but you make your own mechs, and then you take them out into battle. I don't know. It's kind of neat.
That does sound fun.
It does sound very fun. I like those type of games.
There's 13 of them, by the way, so it's a pretty big franchise, or it was. And speaking of big franchises, Final Fantasy 16 got a brand new trailer, and a release date of June 22nd. My bad. So not the same day as Diablo 4, but still June, so same month. I thought that looked insane.
It did look great.
Yeah. You could become the summons, or they're called items.
That's what I thought was really cool, because instead of it just being a cutscene, it was
Yeah. And then there's an anime fight, you're anime battling as the summons.
I just spilled my water.
Man, that sucks for you.
Though. It's just water. I hope I didn't spill it on my drum set. Oh.
I've looked into that game a little bit, and like it's told over the course of. So there's like a bunch of time jumps. It's told over the course of like a bunch of different years. So like you start as the character when you're like 16, and then you time jump, and he's like 25, and then I think the game ends. They said when he's like 30 or 40. Which is really interesting, and it's also made by the Final Fantasy 14 team of like writers and stuff. So it'll probably
it's rated M.
It is rated M, and we saw child murder in it.
Child murder.
So I'm sure it'll be very good. It looks great. But now that we've covered everything from the Game Awards, now's the time. We're all going to run down our top 3 most anticipated games for next year. Try to keep it, if you can, try to keep it from games that were announced at the Game Awards. If there's another game you know of, obviously, whatever. But let's start with Stewie. Your 3 most anticipated games. Did you just type in Google games coming out next year? We just went over.
No,
like
I was bringing up the list because I was trying to find the screenshot so you put up on screen about. You forgot to mention it, the fucking Legend of Zelda thing.
I don't care about that. The release date?
Yeah, the release date that they put up for like a second.
I say I don't care about that. I'll be there day one, but I don't care about that. I mean, I will be breathing in and ingesting Breath of the Wild 2, but like I don't care.
And they put up during ads segment.
Yeah, there's like new gameplay there.
It was like for 2 seconds, and I forget which one was caught at first, but one was like,
I think it was you. It was you because you went, "Is that a release date?" And I was like, "Oh, what?" And then I because I was looking at my phone because I was like, "Oh, it's probably the same trailer we got last year," and it was not. That was weird.
Why would they show the same trailer at the Game Awards?
Because it was an ad. Because it wasn't actually in the Game Awards.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right. Yeah, the ads, and they yeah.
So then every other ad segment, me and Stewie were like, we must watch like a hawk. Like, we have to see if we'll miss anything. We didn't. But come on, Stewie, stop avoiding the question, dude. Come on.
I mentioned it during the game. It's Stalker 2, obviously.
Okay.
And Atomic Heart. I really like that. Those 2 games. How they're shaping up to be looking. And Stalker 2 did have that weird NFT thing, but thankfully they said they removed them.
Their country is also blowing up, but
yeah, that
NFT.
So who knows when that game is coming out?
Yeah, that will flip the amp thing.
What's your third or your most?
I don't know. I could say Armored Core.
Yeah, fair enough.
I can't really remember any other games that I was looking forward to.
Yeah, bro, can't even remember them.
It was just those 2.
All right.
I guess it's not really a game; it's a continuation of a game. I guess Ultra Kill Chapter 3. That's about it.
Is it episodic or something?
Yeah, there's only 2 chapters out right now, and Chapter 3 is being worked on.
I didn't know that. That's cool.
It's not like DLC; it's just updates.
Yeah.
You learn something every day, Nolan.
You're right. I do.
Speaking of learning, let us learn your most anticipated games of next year.
Okay, so one of them, definitely not the top, is Stalker, the new Stalker. I'm looking forward to that because, it's Stalker.
Right.
Fucking, it was gonna be Darktide, but Darktide went and came out.
Yeah,
I thought that was coming out. I don't know.
I mean, Space Marine, you can say Space Marine.
Yeah. Space Marine does look cool. But I've got other things. I want the Dead Space remake.
Oh, okay.
I want it. I want it. It looks
That's
good.
Going to be a good one.
It's going to be, it looks beautiful. Just
hopefully without microtransactions and stuff.
They said no microtransactions. They said no.
Yeah,
that would be a little, that'd be a little silly.
Be terrible.
It would be. It'd be a little bit more than silly. It'd be upsetting.
Then I don't know what my most anticipated game is though. My number one, I really am looking forward to that Armored Core game because I think it looks like it'd satisfy my little monkey brain.
Yeah.
What about Hades?
Hades. Oh, y'all.
Come on, Nolan. Come on.
Hades. Bro. There's so many. Okay.
There are a lot of 2023 looks like a year to destroy wallets.
80s,
Is
yeah.
what it looks like. Dude, I can't believe From's. They really putting out another game next year. Like they're insane with how many games they put out. It's kind of crazy.
They probably had a team working on it for a bit.
Yeah, that's what they do. But it's still insane. You don't see that though, because like Sekiro was 2019, and then Elden Ring was this year, which is pretty close together. And I feel like Elden Ring was only this year because like COVID and stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then
I guess so.
I would assume
still a little silly, I think.
Yeah, and then Armored Core is like a year after Elden Ring. Like that's just not normal. That's insane. I mean, the last Final Fantasy game was 2015. Like, to put it into perspective. So it's like I don't know. But my games, I'm pretty basic. Honestly, I feel like I'm the basic guy here. But going from like least to most, Star Wars. I really like Fallen Order.
Fair enough.
I'm also a Star Wars nerd. I read all the books, so it's my thing. Hades 2 is number 2. I mean, like, come on, dude. That's crazy. I cannot believe that's a game that exists. I kind of wish maybe we could still play as our boy Zag, but
I don't know.
Okay.
We don't know much about the game.
Yeah, we don't know. The gameplay looked good, though. The music was going off. Apollo's in the game. I don't know. I'm a Greek mythology nerd as well, so that's crazy. And then my most anticipated game is Final Fantasy 16, bar none. That shit looks insane. I'm also a Final Fantasy nerd, and thank God they're actually going back to fantasy. Instead of, I love 15, but instead of what 15 was, I'm so tired of the robots and the guns.
Me too.
I want a medieval story, which we have not had since Final Fantasy 9. Well, 14 is technically medieval. Technically. But I don't count 14 because it's an MMO and that's like a whole separate thing.
It's good. Yeah, 14's everything.
So like last actual fantasy game was 9. That was like 1998 or something like that. So it's been a while. I think it looks good. Do we have anything else we want to talk about?
I mean, for the Game Awards, that's pretty much what we got.
Yeah, I think we covered most of everything.
Oh wait, no. Did we talk about the kid?
Yeah, we talked about Bill Clinton
in
the very beginning. He ruined Miyazaki's moment. That sucks.
Miyazaki looks like he wants to murder him, bro.
Miyazaki was ready to backstab the foreign invader, dude. Honestly,
eat him.
It's like a mimic. I will say, I think if they had shown it, Spider-Man 2 would be my most anticipated game, but they did not show Spider-Man 2, so.
Yeah, I was hoping they would.
And I don't even, at this point.
Be the closer.
Yeah, at this point, I don't really know if Spider-Man 2 is coming. I feel like it might come out next year, but I don't know, so that's why I didn't pick that one.
Fair enough.
Final Fantasy looks really good, though. And Hades 2, man. Real quick, I guess, because I won't have a chance to talk about this anywhere else before we end the episode. I'll give you guys a little warning. Do not play the Midnight Suns game. I don't like it. That's really all I have to say about it. I don't think it's great. I mean, like...
I know we talked about it earlier.
Dude, okay.
Said about the same thing, but we got off topic.
It's just like... So it's like, for you, Nolan, and for viewers, if anybody's watching this and they like don't know anything about the Midnight Suns game, it's like, okay, so it has 2 modes. There is the Persona mode, where you're in an open hub world, sort of, and you have to talk to the other Midnight Suns and become friends with them, and the more friendly you are with them, the more upgrades they get, and the better they are in combat, which is exactly how Persona plays. But it's just like worse than Persona. It's like slower. Like the dialogue is like really slow and just not great. So conversations that last like a minute feel like they last like 5. And then there's the combat, which is made by the XCOM team. So it's basically XCOM. And the combat's really good. Like actually it's really great, except for the fact that you're only ever in one room. So in XCOM, you guys you drop into the mission and then you have to run around this map and you can go up the stairs and you can go downstairs. You know what I'm saying? You can go to the top of the building and stuff. Not in Midnight Suns. Midnight Suns, you drop into the mission. You're in a single open arena, whether it be a warehouse or the middle of the desert, and that's it. You don't go to any other areas in that mission. You just kill the enemies and then the mission ends. And
it's a little lame.
It is really lame, and everyone's giving it great reviews, so clearly I'm in the minority and it's just not clicking with me. But I do not like it at all.
Can't really trust any reviews. I don't know. I mean,
Fair
you can.
enough.
I mean, you can. Yeah, you can trust a lot of reviews, but I don't know. With some games today,
Oh, modern gaming, dude. Yeah.
it's a little ridiculous at times.
Yeah. It's gotten to the point for Midnight Suns the cutscenes though. That's how deep I am. Because I want to beat it, but there'll be a super long cutscene, and I'll just skip it, and I'll be like, I don't want to watch you. I just want to kill something, and then I'll do that. But that's my Midnight Suns review. And unless you guys got anything else to say, I think we can end the podcast.
Nothing on my mind.
No.
All right.
All right. Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks for watching, and goodbye.
Bye-bye.